We want to get to our guest right here. Jericho Skye is a Southern Californian who has volunteered to help the Ukrainian army. He joins us live from Kyiv. This segment's going to be a little bit shorter than we were hoping for because of technical challenges in the middle of a war zone. Jericho, thank you for being with us. Why are you doing this?
Well, there's innocent civilians being killed, so there's nowhere else I'd be right now.
Wow, plain and simple. Well, it was quite the journey, we know, for you, Jericho, to get to Kyiv. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's halfway across the world. There wasn't any direct line of communication that I was able to obtain with anybody with the Foreign Legion, so I just had to kind of make my way here from the States. And then when I got into country, I don't speak the language, and you know, it's a country at war, and they're looking for any saboteurs. So every few steps I made, the police officers at the local national military were checking me, and without any actual documentation to prove what I was doing there, everybody was a little bit hesitant of me. But sooner or later, I made my way to the capital just from angels being put in my path.
And that's where you are now in Kyiv. What's it like on the ground, and have those guys started to embrace you as one of them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. As soon as they realized that I wasn't here to cause any harm, they've totally embraced me with open arms. The Ukrainian people are very, very sweet, very loving, extremely resilient. And yeah, I'm really grateful for them because they have welcomed me with open arms. And what's going on in the ground? I mean, just a couple minutes ago, it's like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. here. I just got woken up by a pretty large, pretty big boom. There's constantly bombs being dropped. There's air raid sirens constantly going off. There's small arms, machine gun fire, several blocks just down from my location, constantly. But at the same time, during the day, there's still people like walking their dog, you know?
Wow.
So there's the Ukrainian people, they're not afraid. And even though it's the middle of a war zone, many of them have lost friends and family already. They still seem to just carry on with their life.
Jericho, we only have less than a minute left. What is your plan? How long do you see yourself there on the ground?
Yeah, so we just signed our documents to become not exactly members of their military, but just about. And the contract is to be here for until the end of the war.
Wow.
Wow, and we don't know how long that is going to be, but you do have a GoFundMe page that we want to put up on the screen. They're not paying you. You're doing this and need help. You see it right there. What do you search for, Marla?
You search fundraiser for Jericho's volunteer mission to Ukraine, asking for, seems like a mere $5,000 to support your mission. Jericho Skye, thank you so much for being with us and for all that you're doing in your service.
Best of humanity. Yeah. We'll be right back.
Take care.